About. All right, we'll try again. I think this is going to work.
Okay.
But hi,
Are we going to introduce ourselves?
I think so. Who are you?
Well, I'm your mother.
Great.
I'm Mary Jane Burnett, and this is my lovely daughter, Mary Ellen Burnett.
Hi there.
And we're sitting on the deck at our home, uh, starting to communicate with you to see if maybe we might let you know some things we do that are a lot of fun you might want to know about or be part of, and just let you a little bit on our lives if it interests you. If not, that's okay too. But anyway, here we are, and here's my daughter.
Yeah, so my mom's really cool. I had this idea. We share the same home and never see each other because guess what? She still works, and her schedule is worse than mine. And so I thought this might be a nice way to just sit down and connect with each other, as well as I can share my mom with you. She's more mother than I can handle, and I'd be happy to loan her out if anyone would like to borrow, or I rent her out cheap.
Well, she's more daughter than I can handle, but I do my best. And talk about schedules. Neither we both have busy ones, but they're totally opposite times. She gets up at 6 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, is out the door at 7 to be to school at 8 o'clock to teach 480 children every day. That many go through her classroom. Anyway, and I get up around 9 or 10 o'clock, and I go to work, and I stay to work till 9 or 10, 8 or 9, 7 or 8 o'clock at night, get home around 9 or 10. By the time I get home, she's in bed. Sometimes I see her, but not too often. And once in a while, she goes in the bathroom in the morning. She passes by my bedroom door to say good morning to me. If I'm awake, I respond. If not, then of course I don't. But anyway, we keep busy.
We do. We
Yeah.
do.
And yes, I do work. Can I tell my age?
I think you should.
Okay. Well, I'm 89 years old, going on 89 and a half. But yes, I do work. I work as a legal secretary. I also work as a process server. And I drive all over the county of Sonoma, which is pretty vast. Sometimes I do as many as 200 miles a day, but it's not a problem. I can do it and get it done and still get my time in at the office for the attorney I work for and get his work done. At the end of the day, on the way home, I usually stop, do my shopping, a little bit here, a little bit there, go to 3 or 4 different stores to get the things I like, because not one store has everything, and get home late at night, get ready for bed. So I talk to my son on the phone for a half hour, who calls me from North Carolina almost every night, and just watch a little bit of TV and then try to sleep. And then get up in the morning and start all over again.
So just quickly, because this is our first time, our first video, we're not going to do a real long one on our first time. See if anyone likes it. We'll figure this out as we go. Tell me something, because you were alive last century, and it's getting so close to being 90 years that you've been on this planet.
Yeah.
What are what's one or two of the biggest changes or biggest things that you've gone through? Could you even give me one or two, or is it just so much? Pick your top one.
Well, no, there have been a lot of changes. I would say the biggest change, quite frankly, I think, over the last several years has been the cell phone, the iPhone, the electronics, the communication. When I was a kid, I was born in 1936, and we actually had a phone that hung on the wall. It had just a receiver, and you picked it up and you waited for the operator to come on. You had to tell the operator what number you wanted, and it was usually a 4-digit number. And then we got dial phones, and things progressed, but we didn't have cell phones, I don't think, until in the 70s. At least I didn't. And ever since the cell phones have happened, it's amazing how everything has taken off, how people don't talk to one another anymore. They don't see one another, they don't spend time with one another. And that's the biggest thing, I think, is the fact that we don't get together with one another. We don't associate. We don't have people in our homes like we used to. People just used to drop in for no reason at all. Just, hi, I just came by to say hello. Well, sit down and have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or a glass of water or nothing. Just talk to me. That is one of the biggest things, losing touch with one another. It is the saddest thing I can think of right now. And that's probably my biggest one. There are really major events that happened. I lived through World War II, I remember it. I remember the Korean War. I was a stewardess flying in and out of Vietnam during the Vietnamese War, and was on airplanes flying soldiers in and out. So I've seen a lot, yes, but I still think communication, personal contact with one another is the biggest thing that we don't have anymore. And maybe we can reestablish some of it with some of you people.
Maybe.
What do you think?
We'll see. Who knows?
Yeah.
If you hear any crying in the background, that's my cat Buddy.
Oh, he's a great cat.
It's just a big baby. But anyway, so if you have any questions, if you'd like to say hi, please leave us a comment. Of course, like and subscribe, right, as they say, and we'll see how this goes. So appreciate everyone. I hope you have a beautiful evening, and Mom and Mel will come back to you later.
Yes, it'd be nice to see the comments.
Yeah.
We hope the comments are good, then we'll be back. If not, we'll probably still be back, but that's okay.
Yeah, we.
You have to know about Buddy. Buddy is a home cat. No matter what, he always comes to the house. I go out, I come home at night, he's lying on the doormat in front of the house. He's always around the house. He loves being at home.
He's a good kitty.
Yeah, real good kitty. And he's hurt. So goodbye.